Good afternoon to one and all present here. Today's session is the fourth plenary virtual session of Extramural lecture series. It has been appallingly obvious that our technology is exceeding our humanity. Yeah, I am Trisha J from Department of Computer Applications, KGCAS. Before that, I would like to thank the management for this golden opportunity. The subject of my talk today is about something smarter than us. What it is? Yeah, it is artificial intelligence. In fact, a lot of people who work in AI believe that AI is thousand times smarter than we are. It will be moving at speeds that are hundreds and thousand times as fast as we think. And it will be digested information and data a million times more than we can. Okay, so what is intelligence? What is artificial intelligence? Yeah, there are a lot of confused ideas about this outside in the world, but the answer is very simple. It is just a one line sentence. Artificial intelligence makes machine to think. Yeah, it's just a one line sentence. It makes machine to think, or a software that write on own by itself. It writes its own updates, renews itself. We normally tend to think that software has a stuff that we created and that wrote the machines to do what they do too. Then we own it. This is not any longer true. It writes itself at the speed that we can hardly comprehend the people who write, and it's no, you can't apart again and the figure, and what has it done? It writes independently, autonomically, and to develop the own way of thinking. It's just an artificial intelligence definition. So, artificial intelligence is a subset of three learning. That is, artificial machine learning is a subset of artificial intelligence, and deep learning is a subset of machine learning. A lot of people ask when it is going to happen, when AI is going to be smarter than people. Some people says it's just 50 years, some people says it's 5 years, but I say it is already has surprised us and many areas of our society. Okay, artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning. These are three terms which have confused a lot of people. Let me resolve it for you. Well, artificial intelligence is the broader umbrella under which machine learning and deep learning comes. Yes, even deep learning is the subset of machine learning. So we can say that all the three of them, that is AI, ML, and DL, are just the subset of each other. Let's move deep into it. AI was first coined in the year 1956. This concept is a pretty old, right? But it gained more popularity recently. But why? But why it gained only recently? Why not those days? Well, the reason behind this, earlier we had a small amount of data and data wasn't enough to predict the accurate results. But now there are tremendous increase in the amount of data. Along with the tremendous increase in the data, now we have more advanced algorithm and high-end computing power and storage that can deal with a large amount of data. As a result, that 70% of the enterprises that implement AI last few years. For example, we can say that Apple says Tesla, that is autonomous car, self-driving car, that etc. Moving on ahead, let's discuss about machine learning. Well, it comes under the existence in late 80s and early 90s in the field of statistics, how the efficient training large complex model in the field of computer science and artificial intelligence. The problem was how to train a model reverse version of AI system, while in the case of neuroscience, problem faced by the researchers was how to design the operation model of the brain. So these are the largest issues that had influenced and lead to the existence of machine learning. In simple, machine learning is the subset of AI, as we said already. Which enables the computer to act and make the data-driven decision to carry out a certain task. Well, when it comes to deep learning, task by itself, like speech recognition, image recognition, voice recognition, or more, by exposing a multi-layer neural networks to the vast amount of data. In machine learning, it has been divided into three types that is supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and unstructured learning. It has been divided into three types that is supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and reinforcement learning. So, what is supervised learning? Supervised learning is supervised learning supervised learning, which makes the machine to learn explicitly, then the data with clearly defined output is given. It predicts the outcome and it follows from the input to the output through the training. For example, if a text is in Tamil and we want to convert into English, the operation happen in the middle is the translation. So it is called as supervised learning. It follows the to be method structure. So whereas unsupervised learning is the training that is not provided. Instead, it follow from the output and it's that is the combination of supervised and unsupervised learning to the vast structure. Am I audible?
Audible, ma, proceed with that.
Yes, ma'am. I'll start from second.
You just continue, Trisha.
So the Facebook Mark Zuckerberg personal project for 2016 has been to build an artificially intelligent. Okay,
Okay, fine. Continue, continue.
Okay. Mark Zuckerberg describes how he went about creating the digital better for his home in San Francisco. He spent a total of 100 hours building the assistant, which can control the highlights, music, and even make toast for his own use, like a retrofit toaster from 1950s. Devenberg also said, in some ways, this challenge was easier than I expected. In fact, my running challenge took more total time, but one aspect that was much more complicated than I expected was simply the connection and communicating with all the different systems. Elon Musk and his companies have the commitment to the fearless innovation. Everyone knows that a Musk reason or to fearless innovation. Uh, um, the Tesla's most anticipated AI Day on the event meant to the showcase that companies evaluation right in AI technology. Musk announced that common robots are created by the backend dynamics. Yeah, backend dynamics are the most common user for creating such kind of robots. Just a second, I will share the screen and I will join.
Yes, ma.
Yeah, I was saying about Elon Musk, right? Elon Musk and his companies have a commitment to fearless innovation. Everyone knows that Musk's most recent announcement was on behalf of Tesla. Yeah, and was a reason and was yet another out fearless innovation. Tesla's most anticipated way is AI Day, and the event meant to showcase the company's revolutionary strides in the AI technology. Musk announced
Trisha,
the
one
next
second.
frontier. Yes, ma'am.
Trisha, the invitation is shared now. What you are sharing
Yes,
actually, presentation?
Yes, ma'am. PPT I couldn't share, ma'am, in laptop.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. Your invitation is visible to us, just for an information.
Mm. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Basically, common robots are created by Batten Dynamics. They do more robotic structures, and they were the basic users to create that models. Then they create like a structure like dog, animal, they handle, and humanoid also they have tried. But why the Tesla is differ from those? Because Tesla is arguably the world's largest robotic company, right? Perhaps the company is getting better that it will have the prototype ready the next year. They will soon release the new Tesla robot in few days. The design of the humanoid is precisely what we expected is to be. Whether it is a mass production that will turn evil and destroy the humanity, no, it won't. But thankfully, Musk explained that it is the design to outrun or overpower if needed. He also described the purpose behind this bot, at least initially. It's intended to be friendly, of course, and navigate through the worlds built for the humans and eliminate the dangerous, repetitive, and the boring tasks. The main aim of the Tesla bots are non-automotive use, where the decisions to start the work on the humanoid robots was not influenced by manufacturing needs. Musk also said that in future Physical work will be a choice. If you want to do, you can. But you don't want to. Human like robots have long been a fascination in work culture, but creating a human like robot that can perform a human task and proven incredibly difficult. AI has improved rapidly but remains far behind our general abilities and for even a human toddler. Robotics applications have been restricted to the basic tasks in simple environments such as carrying goods in factory, autonomously vacuuming, cleaning at home, and more stuff. What does it mean something to be artificially intelligent? To really understand how to make artificially intelligent, we first have to accept that we are intelligent, that we people are intelligent. How we are intelligent because of the brain. But then, how does the brain work? The brain work accordingly to the pattern, like that they could pattern for pattern of looking, pattern of listening, pattern of thinking, remembering, working, and more and more. So everything we do, there are certain patterns in our brain. For example, if a chair, imagine you are thirsty, you have something around 10 kilometers you have run and spot something like in a park. What you will do? You would like to sit and relax yourself. But how do you recognize that was a chair? Do you recognize there's something to say in the park even to the dog as well? Why don't you sit on the dog? Why only something like a chair, or why something like a thing you just do? Because our brain has trained to learn that this is a chair. It has trained to recognize something well. Okay, it is not harmful. It not gonna bite me or more, or it will not affect me in any such things. Companies like Google and Microsoft, IBM, are, you know what, they are trying to help the computer recognizing the images or voices. Even in every day of our life, we follow the certain patterns, like a way we hold a spoon, like a way we walk, the side we sleep in the bed, and more. It it all just a pattern. They follow the pattern only. They follow. For this artificial intelligence also, they follow something like this pattern only. They give training uh, on based on this pattern. Everything we do defines us. So this relates the topic and drives the topic on neural network. They are inspired by the brain to carry out the various functions. Now these functions are based on again the pattern recognition. Your brain recognizes certain pattern which is motors. Okay, when the session happens, reaction, this is going to be the process, and this is going to be the output. Yeah, we know such things, right? This is going to be the output for what we think, but machine doesn't. But whenever this happens, basically a model built out, and we call those models as neural networks. For humans, we call it as biological neural networks, and for machines, we call it as artificial neural networks. Yeah, here we are done. The new vast revolution is a second mission age computer, not just going to replace the manual labor but also the mental labor. Yeah, this is more important because knowledge is what enables the intelligence. Putting knowledge into a computer has the challenge for previous approach to AI. Yeah, here I'm done with artificial intelligence. Thank you.
Thank you, Trisha, for sharing useful information about artificial intelligence. So it was really a thought-worthy session, and thank you once again for the session, Trisha.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm sorry for the network issue.
No, not at all an issue. Okay, thank you guys for joining.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.